Welcome back to Broad's Heroes. That was a minor chord. In the top right, your red Terran hero, echundotcom. I'm sure that's exactly how you pronounce it. And in the bottom left, okay, come on, Oizys. Oizys. We're using the generic American pronunciations. So it looks like Echun going for a proxy Rex and also making sure to wall off his base. Whereas Oizys, I don't know, like Oizys is that gonna be? No, he's gonna scout. Okay, I was wondering if he was gonna go straight for the full wall. Ooh, the triple depot wall. You know, honestly, this is almost more suspicious when you see it than actually seeing the cheese. Like if he just walks over, this is a delayed double proxy. It's almost more suspicious than if he just like walked over and saw the barracks. But whatever Echun wants to do to deny that scouting information, Oizys is gonna go for. Looks like he's heading towards a 1-Rex expand, but then decides on a depot before he builds any units, and that might be a problem. What? Proxy factor. What? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm getting off to a rough start with this game. So, neither player is building their key buildings inside of their own base. So that's the situation right now. That's the sit rep. How does this play out? It's not Reapers from Echun here. Or Echun. No, I'm going to go with Echun. That's what I said first. I'm getting myself all tripped over. But he's building Marines, and there's an engineering bay on the way. So that's something. And on the other side, we got Oizys. He's built his orbital. He's building nothing at home at all, but he does have a factory. So, and he's gonna get a tech lab. I mean, is this a Thor? Is he going for a? He's got an armory, and there's plus 1 melee. Okay, so we're all over the place right now. Very, very different strategies, but at the same time, very similar. Somehow. And a factory on the way, just drawing us even closer. The armory's not done. Is he going to build a starport? The SCV is on patrol. He's just going to chill. He's just chilling. All right? The armory... He's going to have enough gas for a Thor. But at the same time, Marines are producing on the opposite side. The Thor comes up. Oizys is, I mean, at home, he's researching combat shield. 3 or 4 Marines do not counter a Thor. 12 Marines don't counter a Thor. That's about the number where maybe you can have a chance. But the armor on that Thor, just so strong. The hammers, so punishing. The pilot, so handsome. All important parts. What? We're not sure what these SCVs were... Oh. He's out to repair. Will he happen to scout the proxy as he goes by? I mean, if you're already looking here, why not build a deep... Oh, what? Is that? Okay. Let's go to the Oizys action cam. No, he's not even close to seeing it. Beautifully proxied by Echun. There are no units besides SCVs at home. There is a single Thor with another one on the way and a medevac. On paper, I'd say the Thors are in a commanding position. But this game isn't played on paper. There is combat shields done. He's going to come up the ramp. Down goes the depot. All the SCVs are now vulnerable. The Thors are yet to be on their attack run. Or more like walk. But all the SCVs going to be taken. He has enough for another Thor. If he starts it, immediately before he gets supply blocked. The SCVs are gonna try to escape. No, they're gonna try to fight. Both not gonna happen. But the Thors are pounding through the fun.
Are you Thor, god of hammers?
We'll have to see. The Thors are through the tech lab, through the depots. They don't care about anything in their path. The orbital is burning, and that's actually very important, because there's only limited anti-air. SCVs being obliterated on either side of the map. Everything at home gonna go down. But echund builds a command center, and so does Oizys. They're both building command centers in the bottom right corner, almost equidistant to their two proxies. A third Thor is on the way, and that definitely turns the tides. 2 Thors, a couple Cyclones, and 13 Marines. That might be enough. But 3? No, no, no. Those hammers are far too strong. The barracks is retreating. All that's in production is 1 Thor and 2 command centers across the board. Oizys doesn't really have that much gas to repair, even if he does have the SCVs. Repairing costs gas as well if it's a gas unit. The Thor's gonna spend some extra time around the base. 5 workers to 1. The 1 SCV of echundotcom is building the command center that could save him. Now, the command center in the back, it's not an orbital, but high impact mode, having a high impact upon its chances of survival. The Thors are pounding through it. A third Thor is here. The casual medevac. Neither player knows there's another command center out on the map. Medevac will escape. The barracks is found. The number of buildings is becoming incredibly limited. Even a lock-on being utilized here, so we confirm he knows how to use that. The Thors pound through the final remnants of the main base of Echund. There's obviously still buildings out on the map. Medevac draws to retreat. The SCV escort, the honor guard, the repair team, the pit crew, 4 SCVs, and then the 5th SCV is in the corner building a depot after the command center he built. Who wins that? It's 3 Thors. That's too many Thors, but he's building more Marines. There's 2 Cyclones. The Cyclones do a lot of damage against armored, even against such heavily armored units as the Thor. There's not much gas to repair for Oizys. The SCVs are more fighting units. He scans, but the Thors are here. Oh, he's gonna lose a Marine. Wait. He finds the Rex. That Marine obliterated. He's gonna lift. It's still unclear how this ends. Both players have potential to win the game, but there's also some potential for a draw. The command center is not in the dead zone. It is not unkillable by ground units. The building split for the hills. Well, also the air. 24 to 25 supply. No, well, +1. +1 is done on the Marines. That could have a big impact. I didn't notice that. He actually got the +1 from that engineering bay before the Thors hit. Down goes the command center. There will be no more production. All the SCVs, there's no minerals left. And now, will the final battle begin? Thor's on the chase. The Cyclone, a huge pickup. Where's the 2nd Cyclone? Where is it? No, the Thors blast through 1. The 2nd Cyclone is stuck back here. Oizys has not rebuilt his base. Is that burning? The starport is not burning. The factory's on the run. It looks like Echund going for the base trade, and Oizys might actually be able to make that happen. The starport just like 1 or 2 hit points from burning. The factory being chased. The Thor's on the way to save it. Will he get the factory within burning range? No, but he can be cornered. He could be stuck inside what was formerly his own main. The orbital lands. The barracks lands on the other side. He's gonna have to go through the Thors. 1 Marine blasted to pieces. He definitely doesn't have enough to fight those. 1 Thor going towards the other direction. There's still a Cyclone to be utilized. But the orbital's on the ground. He just has too much supply to build any units. The standoff, the 2 Thors, the guardians of the factory. the Thor pounding. Oh, he needs to get out of there. He needs to lift. He needs to run. That command center, that orbital, it lifts. Potentially the only hope of a victor. Did he forget about the Cyclone? He's trying to kill the CC. There is, if he puts it in the corner here. Here come the Marines. Oh no! He can fight the Thors. The last gas is used. There's no more repair. Will we get one? Oh, it's so close. Yes. Oh, 2 HP. Oh, the Thor micro. But there's no gas to repair. Oh, he needs to run. But this, I think this is a draw now. There's no way that Oizys, well, unless Echun, well, this one Cyclone could actually turn the tides. I mean, in some scenario, there's a chance that well, wait a second. Can the barracks run? Is there a place they cannot be hit? Right, like the Thor? No, that doesn't work. The Cyclone, though. The Cyclone is all that's left. Is it? Echun can make this a draw, because there's no air unit. Like the buildings can fly. They can fly away, but if they begin burning, they'll eventually burn down. The orbital's going to fall. There will be no more mining, no more ability to build. But the factory is making a beeline. Is there a safe space? He needs a safe space. He could land. He has a couple seconds to potentially move and land. Will he remember the Cyclone? The Thors are still patrolling here for unknown reasons. The orbital will burn. Thors are on their way out. He could kill one Thor. He sees the Cyclone, the hero clone. He can lock on. The starport is on fire. There's no repair for it. It costs no, the Cyclone, the Thor, pounding through. Oh, the Cyclone is taking critical damage. The factory to the corner. All he has to do is protect. There is one factory, but there's also a tech lab. Now, wait. He can land on the... Okay, if he lands on the tech lab... Now, this is an insanely impossible scenario. But if Echun lands on the tech lab with his barracks, he converts it to his tech lab. I seriously doubt Echun knows that. I very, very seriously doubt it. But if we get to that scenario, he could win the game by landing his own barracks on his enemy's tech lab. Oh, no. Oh, no, the Thor! Ah! And the barracks. Is he gonna get it? No, there's still one barracks. No, that's not a joke. It is not a joke. Oh, believe me. This has happened in like a single-digit number of times in professional StarCraft. The Cyclone, I mean, there's still SCVs. They could build refineries, so... Oh, the Cyclone! Oh, it could kill that, though. 2 HP. Where is the Cyclone going, though? If he picks... Okay, here's the scenario. If he picks off the medevac while the Thor is in flight, and then kills the 2 HP Thor, then there's still another Thor. So I don't know what happens then. But, oh, but he can lock onto the factory! A few more points of damage. It hits it with a few water balloons. It's still a long way. That's 2 or 3 lock-ons away from burning. Full lock-ons. The barracks, he's being revealed. Can the barracks be hit by the Thor? That's the question. Like, that's the difference between a draw or not right now. Is if that barracks can be hit by a Thor. The 0 HP Thor on the way over. Okay, 2 HP. It can still fire just as strongly. I think so. The Cyclone looking for an opportunity. Oh no. 30 kill Thor. Is that it? And that's how it ends. Oh my god. He tried. Oizys takes it. In an unlikely and ridiculous turn of events. That third Thor.
Oh, good. Now I have your attention.
Less than 3.
That's how many health points the Thor had.
Oh, good. Now I have your attention.
So intense.
This is where the real games are played.